Hey guys, once again, I'm editing in the team's gear and such after the fact because I don't like doing these intros for failed attempts. But I just won. I beat this. I beat this stupid fight. Oh my god, I beat this fight. It has been stressful. This is the team I used. So we used Gabranth, the physical tank. Physical tanks have come back to the meta, at least for this trial. He took a beating on this fight. He got hit so hard he even died once. But we have him geared. Evasion does not work, so we needed to stay non-evade. But you want some resistance to fire, ice, lightning, water, wind, and earth. You want to get to 100% after a buff. I was geared for 100% to most of them. I actually only had 90 with no buff. That was okay, but it was a little risky on the fire turns. And then the ice resist we buffed with Nicole. So here's his gear. We are EX1, and I never shifted with him, so didn't even bother with it. And his card is level 4. So there was him. He's got 2,800 defense and 32,000 hit points. Okay. Epsilon Nicole was really key here. He was my everything. He did stat buffs, general mitigation, physical mitigation, demon mitigation, which is his new JP enhancement. He mitigates against demons. We also gave him dual cast, and we went to like the Telfusana strat. We did all the elements on Nicole. He has literally all 8 elements with dual cast. He's got ice and water naturally. We gave him Earth and Fire from Phoenix, the Esper. We gave him Dark from the Skull Rod. We gave him Holy from the Holy Rod. And we gave him Lightning and Wind from just these black magic spells. You can buy these in Mysidia and the story. Yeah, so dual cast, all 6 elements, all 8 elements, and lots of mana regen. He did take some mana drains during the fight. Assassin Shadow, his NVA. I don't have his EX1, that's fine. EX0 is all you need. He was our stat breaker, our double Mirage buffer, and he's using dual cast, and I gave him Wind and Earth, so that on the Wind and Earth turn in Phase 1, we could give Nicole a break to cast his buffs, because Nicole needed to do his buffs. So on Wind and Earth turns, Shadow took those over, while Nicole took care of some buffs. We also put him on Golem, although truthfully, I was too busy to use Golem most of the fight. I did use it once, and it was important on that turn, but mostly that was his job. He was also our passive provoker with technically evasion. I don't think evasion worked at all, but he was evade. I'm not even sure if provoke mattered. I don't know, but he was also the majority of the counterattack taker. He took the counterattacks with Nicole for the dispels. Siaka, again, really important for this fight. The way I did it, we'd used her to cure the imperils. Every single turn, she removed the imperil from Gabranth. Every single turn. With her LB, or with her single target skill you can use with dual cast. Other than that, we gave her lots of LB fill. She's at 11 LB a turn, a lot of LB percent, etc., etc. And some spirit, high spirit. So she did her LB for regenerations, imperil cures, and every now and then she would seal either Holy Element or Thunder Element when she had a free turn, and sometimes she would dispel, but not often. And then Draconian Princess Fina, we used her Neovision's Awakening form. The reason I chose her is because I didn't even gear the base form. Are you kidding me? I was naked in the base form. Okay, so later in the video, I'll actually use her base form, the DPS, for a few turns and realize it's terrible damage, and I thought it was... I never geared the base form. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because the shift form is where it's all about. We were in the shift form for almost the entirety of the fight. 5,600 magic, and she's a summoner in shift form, or evoker, I guess. 2,700 Esper damage, 270, not 2,000, and then 160 evoke damage. These are like the killers of Espers. And other than that, we have we're using her STMR, which boosts Behemoth damage as well, and there's her stats, and there's her gear. And she was a damage dealer. And the friend I took was Dragon. Same thing. A friend, Behemoth Fina, geared better than mine. Unfortunately, his Fina was in like party slot 4 for the friends list, so I can't really inspect it and show it. Just trust me, it was geared better than mine. Yep. And a shout out to Trag that built me a Behemoth Fina as well. I did take his earlier, but you know, didn't work out. The winning attempt was with Dragon. So now you guys. Oh, and last thing, in the item slot, I put elemental items in here, and on one turn of the fight, I did use the elemental items to seal the boss. I think I used the fire and the ice fang to seal the boss one turn because all the rest of the team was busy. Yeah. So there it is, and here is the fight. I'll edit it in, the actual fight itself. See you guys later. Hey guys, I'm working on the Scorn of Asura hard mode. I'm making progress, but I'm losing patience with this fight, so this is probably going to be my last attempt for the evening. I'll just upload a quick attempt. Fail or success, we'll see what happens. I'm also running out of friends that are properly built for it. I'm currently trying evokers, so I actually don't need a proper friend for this specifically. So we're going to have Shadow do Break and Mirage. That's actually double Mirage. Nicole is going to give us a stat buff and a physical mitigation to demons. Gabranth is going to cover with mitigation, give himself personal mitigation, and we actually don't need anything else on this first turn. Yep, we actually don't need anything else on this first turn. You know, we can save his cooldown actually, so we'll just do this. Alright, Sayaka will LB fill twice. I want to pop her LB soonish. Alright, and Behemoth Fina, or Draconian Fina, is going to shift. And we're going to start doing her evoke damage. The cool thing with evoke damage is it doesn't trigger counterattacks, and that makes this a little bit easier. Not having to deal with counterattacks. Oh, the friend didn't level up the chain. Oh my god. Well, whatever. We're going to use a level 1 chain friend. I wanted to get through this phase 1 so quick, too. That's not going to happen with an unleveled chain. Well, damn it. Alright, so we got to seal elements, and on hard mode, you cannot seal the wrong element. On easy mode, you can bring like Papa STMR and seal all 8 at a time. Can't do that on hard. You have to seal it properly. So let me think. So we need to do fire and ice this first turn. So fire and ice. That's got to be Nicole. He's our only fire and ice guy. So fire and ice. I gave Nicole all the materials to do all the elements. Shadow is going to triple. We're going to Mirage. We're just going to Mirage 3 times. Actually, I want to refresh the brakes. Let's refresh the brakes and do a bunch of Mirage. We're going to actually save Sayaka's LB for next turn. This turn, we're going to cure debuffs with her skill, and we'll just heal like that. Gabranth will mitigate, and I don't want to use his skill yet. We're just going to... Well, actually, we'll refresh cover too. Okay, and then the Finas will now just quad cast their light evocation skill. Alright, so we're going to get 2 counters on Nicole and 1 on Shadow, but it should be fine. Alright, so that was the fire and ice turn. Next is lightning and thunder. Alright, yeah, not a problem. Alright, lightning and thunder. I'm sorry, lightning and water, not thunder. What am I saying? Lightning and thunder. Lightning and water. Lightning and water damage. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Shadow is... I think this turn we're gonna go ahead and use the LB on Sayaka. We've got one more turn of stat buff, so we're gonna save Gabranth's big cooldowns for now. The boss is not buffed yet. No, the boss buff coming later. Alright, Shadow is going to just break and double Mirage. The Mirage also feels LB, is why I'm double casting it. Wait for this to finish. Let's do a little bit of damage. Shadow is getting mana drain, though, because he's the Provoker. Which is a little bit annoying. Alright, there's the Dispels, which means we lost our regeneration on Shadow. It's so irritating. So irritating. Alright, now the boss is going to buff herself. This is when it gets to be challenging, to say the least. Alright, this is the Wind and Earth turn. We gotta Dispel and break. Ugh, so irritating. I can't Dispel this turn. I can't do it this turn. I can't Dispel this turn. I have to do it this way. We're gonna LB. I can Dispel. Yes, I can Dispel. It's fine. I can Dispel. Okay, so we're gonna Dispel, and we kind of need healing. So we're gonna go ahead and do healing. So we're gonna Dispel. Now we're going to break and Mirage twice, so I can LB next turn with Sayaka. That works. All right, the boss still has a layer of undispellable buffs, so we're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna have to We just did LB with Nicole, so we have stats. So we're gonna have to do a Magnus and a personal mitt to make sure Gabranth survives turn 4, because turn 4 is just stupidly insane. Okay. We have to re-imperil and then chain. That should be fine. So Gabranth is 99% almost certainly fine here because of his Magnus. It only lasts for 1 turn, unfortunately. But he should be fine here. Oh, the mana drain went to Nicole. Ouch. Yeah, he's fine here. Unfortunately, the boss has 1 more turn of undispellable attack buff. It's light and dark element this turn. Okay, so let me think for 1 second. Light and dark. We don't need to break. I think we don't need regeneration. These imperils are so insane. Yeah, we don't need regeneration this turn, so I can do light and dark with Shadow and Sayaka. Now I think Shadow is going to Golem here. Yeah, we're going to Golem. So we're going to have to do light and dark. Can Sayaka do dark? I should have given her dark. Nope, she can't. We're in base form with Finas. They can do dark, though. Oh. And light. What am I talking about? They can do light and dark. Okay. So that's handled. That's handled. Which means Nicole can give us mitigation. And we don't need stats. So mitigation to demons and a mana regen, I think. I'm thinking. I think that's the play. We're gonna LB with Sayaka. Gabranth is going to cover. We don't need the cooldown. We don't need the Magnus. So we're gonna just personal mitt. This should be fine. This should be fine. This should be fine. All right. So we need light and dark. This is not gonna be a damage turn. This is just gonna be a whatever turn. And heal, dark, and heal. Okay. Yeah, we got Golem this turn, so Gabranth should be fine. But the freaking counterattacks, my god! I forgot, when Shadow summons Golem, we have no Mirage. That's not going to work either. The stupid... There's so much going on in this fight. It is the biggest annoyance. But the attack buff is gone. We're out of the danger zone for a minute. It comes back in like a round or two. It's terrible. So we're on fire and ice turn. Fire and ice. We got to break again. Break. That's Mirage and Fill LB. I'm not going to bother healing the Finas. We don't need to. Fire and ice. Do I do it with the Finas? Oh, we just got Mirage. We're fine. Okay, so we're going to fire and ice. We're going to fire, and we're going to ice with items. Because we can't Brave Shift this turn anyway, so it's like, you know, whatever. So Gabranth is going to cover and just mitigate. It's all he's doing, like, the whole fight. So we're going to go ahead and, while we have a free second, we're going to pop Nicole's LB again, which gives a nice barrier. And we're going to use Sayaka to cure Imperils on Gabranth. And re-raise him, I guess. Oh, they dispelled our Sayakas. We lost our regeneration. Doesn't really matter. We take 0 damage as long as the tank doesn't die. And we don't get counterattacks. Okay, we're looking good. Next is Lightning and Water. Oh, the attack buff is back. Son of a flippin'. We can Brave Shift, though, so... Alright. I think I just did the LB with Sayaka a minute ago, so... Oh, you got dispelled. You got dispelled. This dispel is the most obnoxious. MP. We don't... Oh, you got dispelled too, didn't you? Did everyone get dispelled? Okay, so we still have regeneration. Gabranth's all that really matters. He has regeneration. He does. Okay, so we've got regen on him. But I need to cure his Imperils, which is not going to work. That's not going to... It's turn 7, we need Lightning and Water. Lightning and Water damage. I gotta use Nicole for it. Alright, Lightning and Water with Nicole. Okay, that's been handled. Let's go ahead and break and pop some LB Fill Miraging. We'll go ahead and LB again with Sayaka. That cures all the debuffs and gives us nice regeneration. That'll top off Dragon. I'm gonna have to Magnus again. I only have 2 charges left. I gotta close out this fight quickly. Or this phase, at least. Alright, so we're back in shift form. We're gonna stat buff, Imperil, and double chain. Stat buff, Imperil, double chain. We're gonna get 4 turns of nice damage in. Let's go. This is more of a setup round than an actual big damage. Alright, we got a Magnus on Gabranth. He is not going to die here, I don't think. But of course Nicole does. But of course Nicole from a counterattack, because he got dispelled. And his mana's gone too. That's lovely. Lovely. It's turn 8. What is turn 8? Turn 8 is Wind and Earth. Wind and Earth is okay because Shadow... I gave Shadow Wind and Earth. That's okay. The boss is still attack buff, though. I can't dispel that right this turn. I have no spare actions to dispel it. The good news is Evoke does not trigger counters. So if I don't hit the boss, we don't have to worry about counters. So we're gonna have to cure debuffs. We have to cure the Imperils on Gabranth. And we're going to, that's a re-raise. We're going to raise up Nicole. And hope we can recover here. I guess we're gonna have to use the last charge of Magnus on... Oh, not that. Oh, is this cover? How long does this cover actually last? His cover is... Tell me it's still up. 2 more turns, we're okay. You've got to use his 45 mitt every single turn, and here's his big physical mitt. Alright, so counters on Shadow are fine. Shadow's full evasion. Shadow's 100% evade. That's okay. So we're going to Earth and Wind. Okay. The boss has been sealed. Let's go pure damage now. And Nicole should regenerate lots of mana, so he should be fine. Alright, I hope I can get her before she does that stupidness again. So next turn is light and dark element. Only Nicole can do light and dark. Why is she picking on Nicole again? He didn't even attack. I don't understand this. But he didn't die, so it's okay. The attack buff is gone. That's good. Nicole has 0 flippin' mana. 0 mana. He got drained again. I've got to do light and dark this turn. I got to hit him with light and dark. So I'm going to need 35 mana for holy, and I'm going to need 9 mana for dark. So 35 and 9 is 44. How much does her direct MP fill do again? 40. I'd have to cast it twice. I can't double cast it. I can't double cast it. Shadow Conceal Dark. We're okay. Shadow Conceal Dark. I can do holy. I can seal holy with Sayaka. Oh, this is fine. This is actually fine. I can seal dark with Sayaka. With shadow with light with Sayaka. She can do light. Okay. So we have to cure debuffs on Gabranth every single turn. Those imperils have to go away. And they're not going to use light on Sayaka. Yeah. Let me do it with Shadow first, though. Shadow is going to break Mirage, and I have to look this up. I have to look it up. I don't know which of his skills is dark. Assassin Shadow. Give me 1 second. I know one of these imbues him with dark. Adds dark element. Adds dark element. Okay. And he'll get dispelled as well, so this actually won't be there next turn. You have to be joking me. He can't double cast. Oh, but this is innately dark. Okay, but it's okay. He has an innately dark skill. Can that be double cast? It can be. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Break, Mirage, and this is dark. That's wind. This is dark. That skill is innately dark. Dark has been sealed. Dark has been sealed. Alright. Light's been sealed. We cured the debuffs. We cured all the imperils off of Gabranth. His stats are looking good. Nice and resistant. We definitely need cover. Or I don't know when the last time we did physical mitt was. Looks like it's wearing off in just a second. So we're going to have to physical mitt and do this. So I have to cover with Gabranth next turn. Okay, the boss is still imperiled. I'm pretty sure we're quadcasting our light element, but this is going decently, so I don't want to mess this. I wish his skill was max level too. Oh, just by the way, this is only phase 1, just, you know, for kicks. This is not even the final fight. Sayaka got dispelled. This kind of sucks. All right, please don't mana drain anyone critical. Okay, good. You attacked Fina, and she got she miraged it. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. And the attack buff, so irritating. But I think we just beat phase 1. Let me cure debuffs. Okay. Just beat phase 1. Now we're going into phase 2. This is kind of like Lich, where the boss revives herself. So we're going to physical mitt, and of course we're out of mana because mana drains are so fun. MP boost. You know, quite honestly, I don't even know if she keeps her buffs or loses her. We're gonna dispel. We're gonna dispel. But I do know in the next phase you don't have to use the elements anymore. Shadow will break Mirage twice. And Gabranth needs to cover again, so we're going to mitt and cover. I've never been in this phase, so we're going blind at this point. Never gotten this far. It looks like all our debuffs are gone. You have to be kidding me. She comes back and attacks you without being broken? Oh, this is... I'm so done with this fight. I am so done with this fight. She comes back unbroken and immediately attacks. What kind... I broke her with Shadow beforehand. I absolutely broke her with Shadow before we ended that turn. So she comes back with no breaks and just decimates your tank. That's amazing. It's amazing. I would do something like AoE re-raise, but you know, Siaka don't have that. I mean, let's just keep going. Who knows? Maybe you don't need cover in this phase. Okay, we're back in base form, so we can actually just raise with these people. I mean, who knows? Maybe. Shadow is passive provoking with evasion. Maybe it's all single target. I don't know. He's fully evade, passive provoke. Let me look up her skill set. I do have her skill set. So she does fire, ice, and lightning attacks in this phase. So Shadow is going to break, mirage, and we're just going to mirage twice. Alright, we still have mitigation from Nicole. Doesn't he do resistance buffs? That handles the ice resist. We need fire and lightning somehow. How are we getting fire and lightning? Can we do fire and lightning from this? Nope. How about this? What? No. Why would I do that? Oh, that's Rainbow Whip. Oh, he's using Summer Fiend as STMR. Like what is that? Alright. I know we've got resist buffs on Siaka, but I almost never use them. That's not it. That is it. Well, I guess we're gonna just pray. Let me re-raise Siaka. Actually, let's cure debuffs on Siaka. And let's do physical mitt and resistance. And this Fina can just guard. Let's pray. Okay. So he does counterattacks again, but that was on... Okay, Mirage. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Evasion don't work in this fight, of course. But that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. We got the breaks up, so we can have Shadow dead for a turn. That seems okay. We don't need to do any of that elemental foolishness anymore, so that's fine. That's fine. And Shift was down on the friend anyway. Oh, we can Fina please tell me she can dual cast? She has dual cast. We're good. But let's recover this. Okay. Okay, let me think. So Gabranth needs... We need to cover and mitigate. So we have to cover and mitigate. So we have no stats, no physical mitigation. He doesn't need general mitt because he has his own personal general mitt. So we need physical mitt, demon mitt. That's both from this. Physical and demon mitt. We need stats. His good stats on cooldowns. We're going to have to use regular stats. That's fine. There's an Imperil on Gabranth to Thunder. So the boss is doing Thunder damage next turn. What's his Thunder resist? I didn't gear for the... Oh, he's 100%. Oh. Yeah, I geared him for Water, Wind, and Earth resist. I didn't gear for Thunder, but he just has it by the gear I gave. I think it's from... I gave him Summer Folka's STMR. That's probably where it's coming from. But we got to cure that Imperil. So let's cure the Imperil. And let's, I guess, re-raise Gabranth. Okay, see what happens. Oh, she don't hit that hard. Did she just dispel herself? What a jerk. And she imperiled us to fire. Gabranth's fire resist is -60. Where are we getting fire resist from? We need fire resist. Oh, he's at 90. That should be fine. After I cure the imperil. She cured her own debuffs too, and she gave herself a defense buff. I don't care. Okay, we can shift on the DPS. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll start dealing some damage here. It feels so good to not have to worry about that elemental gimmick stuff anymore. So we're gonna need better stats and a barrier. I guess we'll do a heal, and we'll cure debuffs with that. The boss cured her own breaks, so we will do this. Gabranth is out of Magnus's, so we'll just cover and personal mitigate. And let's go. Let's go for it. I'm not sure how bulky this phase is, but the boss does have a defensive spirit buff up for one more turn that I just didn't have time to dispel. So I'm assuming it's a big defensive spirit buff. Okay, evasion does seem to work on the Oh, this phase seems a lot easier so far. I don't know what happened. Okay, the defense buff the spirit buff is gone. And the setup is done, so we can burst. Let's go ahead and... Oh, the boss is breaking us too. Ooh. So I'm gonna have to put up break immunity next turn. I'll do that next turn. That's fine. It's not a problem at all. Mitigate and nothing else. Let's just cover. Let's have Nicole put up mitigation and ice resist, yeah. Because Gabranth is not using ice resist. Alright, Shadow. We're just going to double cast here. Actually, I want to fill Nicole's LB, so we're going to triple cast because his the mana drain seemed to be stopped as well, so seems okay. Alright, so the boss is no longer spirit buffed. How much damage are we dealing per turn? 97 to 83, 15%. That's not terrible. Okay. Oh, this phase is so much easier. Nothing's going on. Oh, seriously? Really? Defense is... I'm not bothering. I'm not even bothering. We're not curing that. Let's do stats and HP. I want to cure those breaks. I really want to cure those breaks. Let's cure those breaks. Let's cure that imperil. Shadow. How's your mana? Your mana's perfect. Let's do this. Gabranth. We're just like repeating every turn on Gabranth. The boss didn't cure the imperils. Nope, we're good. Let's go. She takes so little damage with that defense and spirit buff up. Wow. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just reload and break again. Reload this again. And we're still in shift form. Yeah, last turn, I think. It's kind of unfortunate. We're gonna lose our good DPS when the buff fades, whatever. Dispel again. That's fine. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Um, I don't know. Kind of is the problem. Gabranth can hit really hard. Let's do a resist and a mitigation. Sayaka, let's cure debuffs. And we'll top off. Actually, we're in base form with the Finas. Yeah, let's do that. Let's top off Gabranth. Just reload Shadow every turn, do the same thing. I don't even know what Draconian Fina's rotation is in her base form. We're gonna be in it for 2 turns. Like, we may as well do something. We're not geared for it or anything. I'm not even gonna I'm literally just gonna guard. Gabranth, you're making me nervous. Alright, Thunder in Peril, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and LB here. Oh, I didn't buff Thunder Resist. I don't need Thunder Resist. We're wearing enough. We can shift next turn. I kind of want to top off a little bit on Gabranth because I'm nervous. And we'll discard. We'll shift next turn. Yeah, Behemoth, Draconian Finas, her Neo Vision, she can only be in shift form 4 turns out of 6. And then you have 2 turns of just, like, sitting there. Technically, I could have geared... Did this boss just heal? Did she really just heal? No way. Are we on a clock to win before she heals back up? Oh... I mean, we're... This is going to be a long clear, isn't it? It's going to be a long clear. Alright. Let's go ahead and LB with you. I'm going to try dispelling that buff. I don't know if you can. Nope. I got to cure in perils. That's so irritating. We're going to actually heal and do it this way instead. Alright, let's go. That was a setup turn. Now we got 2 turns of damage coming in this round. Hopefully the defense and spirit buff is not there. Or the spirit buff. I don't care about defense, obviously. Yeah, we seem fine. Yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead and LB. Let me just reload this before I do something wrong. Oh, we lost our cooldown. That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Epsilon Nicole is so good with his enhancements. Oh, I love it. He gives 45% mitigation to demons, which is this boss. Alright, please don't buff your spirit this turn. Maybe the heal was like a one-time threshold. It could be. No, Gabranth. Please, please no. Okay. You dispelled yourself, which is super rude. Super rude. And you broke us. How do you break us when we have break immunity? Jerk. Oh. Oh, it's fine. No. I can cure debuffs. Yeah, this is fine. I can cure debuffs. And I can cure breaks with Sayaka, and I can heal with Nicole. This is fine. This is fine. We only actually need a small heal, because the regeneration will take care of the rest. Yeah, we're good. We're good. The defensive spirit buff is up again on the boss. It seems to be up like almost every turn, and she cured her in peril, which means we have to waste a cast re-imperiling. And you gotta do it with both of them to sync it up. Okay. Does the boss's AI change below 50? Please no. She healed again! What is this healing? Maybe it was a threshold. It could have been. It could have been. I really hope it was, because if this is some stupidity like the Demon Chimera where you gotta disease him every turn or some stupidness, I have no way to do that on this team. Like, I just don't have a way to do that, so the game's over if that's the case. It could be that she's healing on like a clock or something. I don't know. We're about to find out though. We're back below 50 again. If she heals again, I just have to retreat. I guess. I don't know. Okay, she didn't heal. So she just heals. She just heals every so many turns, I guess. Oh, we're out of Brave Shift with the Fenas. 2 turns of no damage. Damn. I mean, I guess I could do something with these stupid Fenas. What do we even do? I don't even know how to use Fena. And this is the turn that the boss doesn't have a defense and spirit buff too. Feels bad, man. Let me look it up real quick. I gotta try to squeeze all the damage possible. Okay, so we need her rotation to be... We need to use... We'll go with Holy Element. We need to do this. And then the other skill that we need to unlock is this. And this one. Alright, let's do Shadow first. Let's do Gabranth. I guess we'll spend 2 turns dealing baby damage. Oh, that triggers counterattacks. But we're miraging it, so it's okay, it seems. When did we last do physical mitigation? I actually don't know. So we're gonna do it right now, in fact. Alright, we're gonna triple cast. And we're gonna do a heal, because... Is that a heal? That's an MP heal. That is not a real heal. That's an MP refill. She doesn't have a heal. She doesn't have a heal. I'm a little nervous about Gabranth. How's his regeneration looking? He's buffed on ice. We got 2 turns of regeneration. All right, we're gonna use Sayaka to heal and cure debuffs, which means we're going to 1, 2, 3. We can shift next turn. Shadow, do your thing. Gabranth, do your thing. Alright. We're not geared for this damage, so this is doing absolutely nothing. We're not even wasting our time with that anymore. Not even wasting our time with that anymore. We can shift this turn. Oh, please, no. Dispelled. That's a good... And she healed. She healed. She healed. But it's okay. We've got 4 turns of DPS coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and use the LB here. Let's reload and break the boss. We're gonna have Nicole heal And no, we don't need resist. We just did resist. We're gonna have Nicole just heal twice. And we're going to get our damage on in the shift form. Alright, we got 3 more turns of pure DPS. We should get the boss to about 30% or so. This makes me so freaking nervous when she does that. Alright, so we need to LB with Nicole at this point. We have to LB. So we're going to use Sayaka to cure debuffs and heal Gabran. And we're going to chain. Wait for this to finish. Oh, the spirit buff is gone too. Very nice. Yeah, please don't rebuff your spirit this turn. And she rebuffed her spirit. We love that. We love seeing the spirit buff. I don't care. I really don't. I'm fine with it. You want to buff your spirit like a jerk face? Do it. Do it. I don't even care. Alright, yes, I see that we're broken, but I can't spare the action to heal it right now. I gotta keep Gabranth healed. So we're gonna lose some damage here because we've got a spirit break on us. We've only got 6,822 magic. Mine's only got 7,000 magic because we're broken. But whatever. Alright. As long as there's no like ultra insane phase below 20 or something, we should be good. There's the heal again, but we're outpacing it slowly but surely. We have another turn of damage. Spirit buff is up, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's. Oh, seriously? Because Nicole's thing isn't up, I have to do this again with Sayaka. We can't cure the breaks yet again. Alright, whatever. 20%? Those might be thresholds too, I don't know. Alright, so this turn, Nicole can take over healing. And we can use Sayaka to LB and cure all those breaks and such. Alright, so we're gonna do that. That and that. Nicole will heal for us this round with this and this. Actually, I want Nicole to LB next turn, so we're gonna do the demon mitigation instead. And we're out of whatever phase. Yeah, we'll regenerate the rest of it, that's fine. We'll just guard these. Alright, we can go back into shift the next turn. Yeah, next turn. Alright, I think I wanted to LB this turn with Nicole. Which means I need to top off of Sayaka. Top off and cure breaks. Or cure imperils. Okay. The boss is probably going to heal this turn if I had to take a guess. Yep. Yep. But that's good, because we're going into shift form right now. All that health you just healed, you're about to lose it. Alright, we just LB'd with Nicole, so now we can LB with Sayaka. So that means Nicole is going to heal and resist. Yep, that's good. Alright. I didn't even notice what... Yeah, we just started the shift, so we got to do our power-ups. So we can get 3 turns of damage in. Alright, let's go. So now we got 3 turns of pure damage. And I think, oh, the spirit buff is gone. We got this. We got this. When, I'm so bad at keeping track of buffs. When did I do Nicole's LB recently? So we're going to finally cure debuffs, cure breaks with Sayaka. Alright, and Nicole is going to unlock and demon mitigate, and we're going for pure damage now. Let's do it. Out of curiosity, how's my magic? Oh, I guess that wasn't a magic break. It was only a defense and spirit break, I guess. Oh man, if you don't heal, I think we got it next turn. Boy, she's probably gonna spirit buff. Super jerk face, probably. Oh, she's not spirit buffing. She dispelled herself. And she spirit buffed. Yep, we're not winning next turn. But soon. Soon. What are the missions? The missions are deal fire, evoke an Esper, no KOs. We have not evoked an Esper. The boss dispelled herself, didn't she? She did. We have not evoked an Esper. Oh, we did. We summoned Golem at some point. Yeah, we summoned an Esper. What am I talking about? We need to re-imperil. Wait, what? Oh, that's the weak imperil. No, we need to redo the good one. That's from Sayaka. She imperils. Sayaka does everything. Alright. Next turn, baby. We got this. You stupid trash boss. Did you really just freaking heal? Doesn't matter. We got enough. We got enough. We evoked an Esper. Again. Oh boy, 34 turns! But we had deaths. There's a mission for no KOs. There's a mission for no KOs. We failed it. Oh, who died? We had a lot of deaths, didn't we? No, we had... Did we only just have one death, though? I mean, it still counts. Gabranth died at some point. I lost a rare summon ticket, and that summon ticket is Saul and Darkfina. I know it is, too. I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again. But I'm not doing it today. Nope. That's a mission for next week or something. Got it. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Later.